side shifts this morning. So we're going to go through the key factors. What is key factor? Key factor. No, key factor. What is a key factor?
One of the parts of the skill.
That's exactly. So we always talk about two things, a technique and a skill. A technique is the how of a skill, simple. A skill is to be able to do that technique, whatever it is, if it's passing or running, whatever it is, to be able to take that technique or that the key factors in that technique and then implement it in a game situation. So that's when you're skillful. You understand that? So this morning we're going to do technique development. And hopefully your coaches will go further and they will make it a skill. Is that clear? Warmed up? Okay, fantastic. Okay, first thing is we're going to start with a side step. Side step is going to be following key factors. Ball always in two hands. Wherever we run, ball in two hands. Never with the ball in one hand. Only when we're close to contact, then we'll shift the ball into one hand. Otherwise, ball in two hands. Next thing is, if my opponent is the orange cone, okay, I always want to take my opponent to the opposite side of where I want to go. So if I want to go to that side, I'll take him to that side by using my shoulders and my head as if I'm going in that direction. Next thing is, I'll decelerate a little bit. So I'll just stop a little bit, or not stop, slow down a little bit. I will do this step, I will shift, and I will accelerate. Step, shift, accelerate. Now, what's your name?
Emil.
Emil. Yeah. Please go stand there on the orange cone. Okay, and this is quite important that you understand this. How far do we sidestep from my opponent? How many meters? 1 or 2? Something else? 5, that man is correct. At least 4 or 5 meters, not 1 or 2. Sometimes, yes, I will get close, but the ideal distance is between 4 and 5 meters, because I will show you now why. So if I step and I'm too close to this guy, even if he turns his shoulders and he recovers, he makes a tackle. If he makes a tackle, is he tackling sideways or forward? Sideways or forward?
Sideways. No, forward.
Okay, back there. Is he tackling sideways or forward? Okay, he's coming forward. So he will dominate that contact. But if I step, I go there, follow me. Is he now tackling sideways or forward? Okay, so we want the guy to tackle sideways as much as possible, so he doesn't have a strong foot in and be able to tackle forward. So that's why the distance has got to be further, so that I can shift further. You've seen how fat these cones, when you see the arc is this way, it's not step there and this way, so we will be in the game and we'll be able to tackle forward. So the arc, when I step here, it will be out this way. You understand that? Why do we want the side-on tackle? Why do we want the side-on tackle? Okay, it's fine. Okay, so have a look. If he comes this way, what's happening behind his back? What's happening there? Gap. So if I want to switch with somebody, he can hit that space. Or I can do this, handoff. I can offload on the inside. You understand that? So that's why we want the defender always to tackle to the side as much as possible. Even in close combat. Thank you very much. You guys can start here. Everybody will grab balls. We're going to start in the middle at the yellow cone. You guys can think about what Nanu did. Remember what I showed you? He stepped and he shifted wide, so the opposition, the defender, had to make a decision if he's coming in or not, or he beats his opponent. It's always the same. With the small kids, they all come stand here. The older they get, the more they go back. You're going to come around the cone. Good stuff. Let's go. Next. That side. That's it. Let's go. Take me to that side. Let's go. Down. around, look up, as if you're going there. Let's go. No, why are you going that side? I want everybody just to go to that side now, okay? That's good, well done. Go. Go. Ball in 2 hands. Come on. 2 hands. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And as you can see, guys coming straight with his shoulders. They come straight out with his shoulders are straight, I will follow him. So if his hips are square and he steps and he goes to that side, it's very easy for me to do. So he's got to turn my shoulders inside when he comes in, or the opposite side. So if he wants to go there, he's got to turn my shoulders in. Have a look, that guy's just running straight and stepping, so it's very easy to track and make sure that you get a tackle on it. We're going to go the other side now. Right. Start here. Start here. Start here. Go that side. The reason why I don't want them to do angles is so that they understand that you can't just come in at a 45-degree and keep going in the same direction. They've got to get the guy square on, turn his shoulders, and then go to the opposite side. Ball in 2 hands. Ball in 2 hands. You always want the ball in 2 hands. Okay, stop there. Okay, so if I'm your opponent, okay, come in. There, okay, come in from your side step. Why could I track you? Okay, have a look again. Come in. Go. And you see how easy it is to track him? Because he's never taking me there. So I want you to come. Go forward and hard. Turn my shoulders there. Okay, let's go. Go there. Yes. No. Okay, come in again. You want me to go there, but you're going there. Yes, that side. You understand that? So it's small detail that makes a difference. So if I do this, like, I've got to go. Watch out. There. Okay, let's go. 2 hands. Haben die? Come in there, come in there. That's a very good one, well done. Going in the same direction, I can follow. That's better. Yeah, I can follow. Shoulder. Okay, stop there. Just another tip on the side step to be able, now this is very nice surface, so it's very easy for them to step off the surface. But in the wet, if the player, don't bring his opposite shoulder across, guys. You have a look. When I step, I've got to bring my opposite shoulder across. So the left shoulder comes to the right knee. Okay? So that there's power in the knee. But if I do this, there's no power. So it's a quick movement. I will just go. You've got to pick, you know, Marinus. That's why he can step. Because his shoulder comes across to that leg. Okay, let's go again, a few more. Left or right, your decision. Go. See there? Step there. That's why there's no power. Shoulder, right. Accelerate. Step, accelerate. I can follow you. That's it. Well done. That's it. Good stuff. Good stuff. You can go that side as well. That's it. Yep, let's go. Why do you run here? You run past here. Okay, stop there. That's fine. The next skill, come closer, guys. Gentlemen, come closer. I don't want to shout. Give me the ball, please. Thank you. Okay, so the next one is the double step. So we just did the single step and we moved on. Now we're going to do the double step. Double step you can use when the player's coming very aggressively at you, or you want the player to sit. So don't take him there, take him to the opposite side, and then you change direction at the same time. So if you can just go there quickly for me again. When I do the double step, on the single step, now I step, okay, now he recovers. I go this way, okay, then you come back, I step there again, and as he's there, I will go in that same direction. Okay, so I want you just to come hard at me, come. What happened? Yes, what did I say to you? Because on the second step, so he recovered quickly, he thought I was going that way now, and then suddenly he goes to that leg, because he puts a lot of force onto that leg, and then suddenly I'm going in the other direction. Okay, so the double step, same principles. If you don't use your shoulders, you will not be able to step. So if you do this, so it's step. Okay, upper body, very important. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Step here, wait. Let's go. That's fine. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go next. Well done. It's 3 steps, but it's 5. See, he didn't use his upper body. So watch the ones that uses their upper body. That's the guys who's got more balance than the other ones. Okay. See now he's going to struggle. 1. Upper body. Well done. Remember still to shift. Shoulders, well done. You can see when he uses his shoulders well. Shoulders, you see. Use your shoulders. Yeah, good stuff. Shoulders. Nah, you're just using your legs. You're not using your upper body. Shoulders. Lazy. Why is the big oak so lazy? Don't be lazy. Step, step and go. Accelerate. Okay. Quickly. Step, step. Other side as well. Other side as well. That's it. Ah, it's a single step. Ah. While they do that, just listen. All the O's. And when you do the doubles on the side step, I turn my hips a little bit and my shoulders to one side. Double step, my hips stay square. Okay, only thing that stops him is my shoulders, so that I still have power off that leg, both legs. So it doesn't help me change totally their step and try and get back there, because it's going to be too much force. If I go to one leg, if I go there and then try and change direction, I will not be able to do it because there will be too much force on that leg. Everybody understand that? It's fairly simple. That's it. Go. He doesn't use his upper body, so he struggles to change direction. Once a single step. Single step. That's a double step. Well done. That's a single step. Okay, that's good. Just the acceleration. Step, step, accelerate. Single step. well done. Single step. Well done, good double step. Good double step. See, that's why I want the ball in two hands, because then it's easy to shift it. But if they have the ball in one hand, then it's difficult to use your upper body. Right. I'll show you the goose step later. You know what the goose step is? Some of you know, some of you don't. I'll show it to you afterwards. Then you will see what how you can use that as well. Okay, so the next thing is we're going to go into the handoff. Why the handoff? It's part of your contact skill. First you're running, then if you come handoff and you still go. You don't have to take contact. Usually when the opposition is coming, we drop our shoulder and we take the contact. So now I'm going to teach you how to handle your opponent. Now, everything here is exactly the same. Nothing changes because we still have to do the side step or try to beat my opponent. Number one. Side step, double step, same thing. Next thing is, I have to shift and I have to create a side-on tackle. What's your name? Rafael. Okay, so if I step here and he comes from the side, okay, my target is to follow him. I've got to look at that, his shoulder that he's going to tackle with. That's my target. But before I do that, I have to do something which will help you. Just go back there. Have a look at his body language. Look what he does. Okay, so I will step there, I will run, I will look at him. What did he do? When I looked at him, what did he do? Stop. Why? Why did he do that? Because he's racing for a tackle. He's getting ready. So he's getting ready to tackle, so he's got to slow down. Okay, so if he goes, he doesn't break. It's simple, then I step in. If he goes too hard, so if he does that, so I've stepped, he comes across, I look at him, and he braces himself every time for that. So that's why you have to use your head, you can a little bit of your shoulder. Okay, so just go back here. Okay, now, when he gets there, so he will brace himself on the tackle, inside leg, or left leg, left shoulder, right leg, right shoulder on that side. Why do I want that? Why not like this?
You have more power like that.
Yes, you have more power, you're right. But why do I have more power? So he's a big guy. Because he's coming at pace. So all I do is I use his momentum. So if I do that, use his momentum. Inside leg, inside leg. You understand that? So what's going to happen? Just go back. So I will do my step, I will shift. Ball was in two hands, ball has been shifted to one hand in this position there. Okay, not in this position. Why do I want it here? Because if somebody comes from that side and he makes a tackle, the ball is still safe. As well as we're going to do the offload and stuff like that as well. Now, when I get here, I just look at him, he braces himself, target. Remember now, watch. If this arm is there, I'm going to be in trouble. As I make contact, my arm is going to be straight so that the space between us stays there. Okay, I'll show you now how to do it. So you're going to come in, as he comes in. Okay, I don't go, look, I go sideways and forward immediately. Sideways and forward immediately. So I pressure, push off away from the guy. So I use his momentum as well as keeping the space. Now, before we get there, we're just going to work on the following. I need a teammate. Oh wait, you guys can go through it quickly. Do a few quickly. I want you at that orange cone. Get here. I want you. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Still a side step there, remember? Good stuff. Let's go. Next. Now at the orange. It's going to come side on. Side step. Okay, see that the coordination is not that good, but as they do it more, they will get better. So that's a good. Can you see that one? It's a good step, and his arm was straight. So you see, you'll see some of them will step, then do that, or he do that and then step. Keep going, guys. Come. See, that's not going to help. If a big guy comes at you, he's just going to get into your space. Yeah, it's like swatting a fly. Yeah. Okay, go side. That's a good line. There's no side step there. That's a good step. That's good. Now don't go to the side, go forward. See, they get into a bad habit, they just do that and then they go off. So they've got to finish the job. That's good. See, now he goes off as well. Hey, if you do that, do you think this guy will tackle you? Yes, he will. He won't tackle you, he will tackle you in half. Why are you running there? Go there. Okay, stop there. Quickly. I'm going through the drills very quickly because I'm obviously not coaching them in detail. It's for you guys to take the information forward. Okay, so what we're going to do now is one-on-one. He's my opponent. I'm going to stand in this position. I'm going to be a little bit further apart. I'm going to step. I'm going to walk. He's going to come across. And when I get there, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go forward. I can't go sideways. So sideways, forward immediately. So it's just walking. The defender, you are the ball carrier now. Step and walk. Okay. What happens there? What happened there? Too close, number one. Number two, did he shift? No, he went past me. Just come again. Okay. Just walk. Step. Go. See the difference? And then on the step itself, I want everybody to do this. Okay, so watch now. If I do that, how can you? I will get into your space. Feel it? I will get into your space. See that? Hold it. How easy do I get into your space? You see that? Okay, so I want you to do the following. Lock your arm. Okay, so is it locked? Is it locked? No, it's not locked. Watch there. Turn your arm. Yes. See the difference? Okay, so if you're there, I shouldn't get into your... it's not locked. Lock the arm. No, wait. Lock it. There. Can you feel it? Lock. Feel it? Okay, so I want the arm locked. If it's not locked, if it's there, he'll get into the space. So every time he's got to get his arm and lock it with his fingers upwards, if he can. Hand palm in that position. Get a teammate, opposite one another. I want the coaches to walk in between. If you can give some advice, have a look what they're doing wrong, and please coach. Okay, let's go. Not running, there's no running. Walk. Come, coaches, come. Get in there. Right foot. If you see something wrong, left foot in front, or right foot in front. Hey, it's no running, it's walking. Step earlier. Instead of saying, okay, that's what we want to get. Let's start, let's break it down to the nitty-gritty. That's what coaching is at the end of the day. If you, like I say, if they built this building, first thing they started with is the foundation. Nobody sees it. So, yeah. Please, if you want to add something, please do. Please. Okay, jog in quickly. Okay, coaches, I just want to ask the coaches a little bit. Any feedback, anything you've seen that they do wrong, which you see a lot?
They stepped quite close. That they had trouble to get the position.
Very good. Okay, what else?
Also, guys trying to push their opponents away and not them away from their opponents.
Fantastic. I see that a lot. Guys come in, you want to do this. When you carry the ball, don't do this. Okay, because when you do that, just hold the ball, you're the ball carrier, just move there. If you do this, and you come to me. Okay, so then I can be in control of the situation. But now push up and move out. You see, I can't get in there because his hand is going upward. So the question is, what happens if he goes low? If he goes to my ankles, what do I do? I'm in shit. That's it, simple as that. That's why when you do a chop tackle, then it's difficult to hand off. It's difficult to do anything with it. But this is a skill for a player that wants to come in anywhere from here to there. So if he's there, I do the same. Still, this is the hand off. But if he chops, unfortunately, changes. square. I get the ball. Okay, ball comes. I am close combat. This is my distance. Will I be able to step, come into my space? Will I be able to step and do the handoff? It will be very difficult because if I step here and he come to me, you see what's going to happen. Okay? So what do I have to do? I have to have quicker feet, even quicker with my feet, so that I am able to get there. Okay, next thing, what is important? Close combat. If you're the ball carrier, what do we do? No, what do we do first? You try and step in. Simple. So if you want to go into that space, where do you take me? You take me so that I get in this position. Next thing is what?
Shift the ball.
Okay, shift the ball, very good. But you stepped here, so you're close to me. Okay, step. Now I'm off balance, what now? Come past me here. No, come past me here. Okay. I'm in the game. What did he do well now? What did he do well?
Try to bring you on the wrong shoulder.
Show them quickly again. Where's he going?
Away from me.
Going sideways. He's shifting away from me. So the same principle that we have there applies for close to combat. If I do this and I run here, he's in the game. If I do this, he's not in the game. Okay, you'll see the tight forwards of the All Blacks, they're number 1s and 3s. You'll see how many times they step and they get on the other side of contact. Sometimes we make contact, but they get on the other side of the contact. That's the goal. You understand that? Yeah. Okay, now, next thing is, when you get there, okay, step, when you get there, what happens with that foot? I recover a bit. What happens with that foot? What happened with the handoff? Same leg, same shoulder. But now, when we're close to combat, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to step there, move away, and get in that position. So this, it's not, when he picks up his hand, it's not, okay, it's not going to happen. It's not going to work. It might sting him a little bit, but he'll still be able to make the tackle. I've said it before, it's an old Chinese proverb. You know Chinese proverb? Okay? When man runs into tree trunk, his head will be short. When man runs into branches, he will have few scratches. So, we don't want this. Then your head will be short. That's the tree trunk. So we always want to get to the branches. Always get into the branches. Okay, so what we're going to do now, you guys are going to stand, you don't have to stand opposite one another. All you have to do is just go quick feet step, walk slowly and get into that position. Okay, power position is there, power position isn't there, power position isn't there. If we're there, we're out of the game. I'll show you a little bit later. So if I get there, it's shift, and as I come in that position, get up back straight if we can. This lever and that lever in line, that's the strongest position. If I'm there, I might lose the battle. Okay, if I'm there, I'm going only one way. That's to the ground. Hit square, go through to the contact. So you two, just show it to us quickly. Just walk it through. Okay, do it again. Just look at his right foot. What happens with his hips? Let's look at it again.
Twist.
Just look like that. Put it across.
He's falling, yes. Okay, so what do we want? Okay, do it again, go. Step. Okay, go there, go. Now, put that leg down. Put that leg down. Okay, strong position. Head up, back straight. Okay, see where that leg is? That leg is not here. So it is square. If I go there, it's square. So that I can hit it through. The defenders will feel it now. You'll feel on your bicep and your forearm. So just stand strong with your arms. Okay, so if I go there, it's... How did it feel? Okay, so 2-2. Oh, 1-1, sorry, two guys opposite one another. I want the coaches please to walk around, giving your advice, see what they do wrong. Close, close, it's close combat. It's close combat. See what happens. See where's he taking you? Fuck! Good side. Good side. Alright. Oh! Not stay. Close, close. That's it, but pick up that arm strong. Left foot must plant.
Oh,
left foot must
you're still
plant.
filming? Sorry. I thought it was only when you're behind you're filming.
Don't tackle, but just be a little bit more aggressive. Okay. Why are we running? Don't run, walk. Don't run now, don't worry. Please walk around, guys.
Schneller. Ja, wir sollen aber nur laufen. Ja, ich meine, wer will es denn besser schon?
Please help, guys.
Hoch und dann mit dem Bein an dem du vorbeigehst. So, wenn du an dem vorbeigehst. Noch. Und dann. Ja, und nicht so wegschlägst. Genau, einfach ran den Arm. Nicht wegschlagen, ran den Arm und dann rein und durch. Ja? Nicht wegschlagen, dein Gewicht voll reinbringen. Genau, auch nicht hier so irgendwie, sondern mach dich eng. Mit dem Bein, die gleichen Beine, wo du vorbeigehst, damit du genau wieder geradeaus gehst. Ja? Dass du gerade wirst du dann nicht. Das heißt, hier legst du dich auch ran. Ja, genau. Also die Schultern gerade an zwei Beinen. Gerade zu schwimmen. Ja, das muss man mit probieren. Ja, das ist schon besser, genau. Das halt nur da durchziehen. Ja, weil je breiter deine Schultern sind, desto mehr Wucht hast du anstatt, wenn du irgendwie dich so drehst.
Guys, wrong ball in the wrong hand. That's all. That's it. Ah, yes.
Ja, das ist die eine. Dieses Jahr.
Ja, das reicht.
Ach ja, nur weil ich das Ding organisiert habe. Das war wirklich eine Veranstaltung. Ich habe schon 30 Jahre erlebt. Also ich bin dann noch vegetarisch nicht. Ich kann nur, glaube ich, nur die. Ja, also das war jetzt so mein Eindruck, dass das Management da ist. Von Verletzungen, die anderen läuft schon so schnell die wahrscheinlich besser geklärt hat.
Right, so the next one I'm going to show you, the reason why I wanted you to be able to step and do all those things is to get on the other side of contact. You're not always going to beat your opponent. It's not going to happen every time. It would be nice, but the reality is somebody will tackle you in the game. But if we end, if the defensive line is here and we end there every time, the opposition is in trouble because then they have to go backwards. And the two closest players can't play the ball there because they're not coming through the gate. Understand that? So the objective is always to go forward. Whatever we do is to go forward. Why must we always go forward? Yeah, but why? Score tries, yes, and if we don't score tries,
we get a penalty.
We build pressure. By going forward, we build pressure, and what happens when there's pressure?
Mistakes.
They make mistakes, penalty or kick for touch, then we can play there again. So that's what the All Blacks are very good with. They always go forward. If they don't run it, then they kick it forward. But they always go forward, or try and go forward as much as possible. Now, next one is, just come with me quickly. I'm the ball carrier, unfortunately, or first thing is I want to beat him, get on the other side, but now suddenly he does well and I end up in this position. He's the tackler, I'm the ball carrier, because this is going to happen. Coaches, we don't want this, but it's going to happen. So if I'm in this position, okay, usually when we drive into the bags, that we use a lot of bags, I don't know if you guys use bags, but the problem with the bag is what? Soft, no, it's not nothing to do with soft. Okay, so if he's there and I go and I do this, what's going to happen?
Grab around you.
Come to me, turn your body. If he goes there and he makes contact, it's very easy to do that. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I don't want this guy, I don't want him to carry the ball going with his shoulder down. The other reason is, just turn into me, like it is, okay? Turn into me. So if he's in that position, okay, what can I do with him? I just do, if he go forward,
Hold him up.
push towards me, I can just do that, he's out of the game. So what we want is, if I'm the ball carrier, push towards me, so the tackler, okay? When I'm in that position, I have to get my hips square. If I'm there, it's a fight, 50-50. Okay, push. So what did I do with my hips?
Turn.
I turned it and I got it square because this is where we've got the most power. Is when we in that position. When we did this step, power, not step, then we lose all our power. So we want to get the hips forward. So whenever you are, I'm the defender. Hips, that, no, turn your hips, yes, okay, can you see his hips, touchline, we don't want that, play against me, okay, now, get that hip forward, That's too long, man. It's going to take 100 years for you to come around there. Okay, that's better. So what we've got to do now, it's same drill. You're going to stand in that position, resistance, and then do that as quickly as possible. Even if this leg stays there, get this leg forward, and then work with this one on the inside. Hip square, this toe pointing forward as quickly as possible, and it's a quick movement and go past the guy. Don't stay inside him, so I don't want him to turn. Turn your foot now, just turn it forward. This way, okay? I don't want him to stay inside me, because then I'm still part of the situation. I want him to go past me. Turn and go. See what happens. Okay, left shoulder, right shoulder, let's go.
So,
Quickly.
so you're still fighting with your upper body though? At the same time?
Yes, for sure. Upper body, very hard. Stay in that power position, don't come up.